Welcome back to Local 5 Live. One unfortunate reality of marriage is sometimes they end in divorce. And while that can certainly result in emotionally charged, disputed breakups, that doesn't always have to be the case.
Here today to talk about how couples can achieve an amicable split is Adam Bernander, a partner and family law attorney at Herrling Clark Law Firm. Good morning.
Good morning, you guys.
So this is possible, right? Let's tell us a little bit about how couples who are headed for divorce can make this happen amicably.
I mean, one of the things that I usually try to talk to with clients, one of the first times I meet with them, is to try and manage expectations. Some people will go into it thinking, I want to win my divorce. And really the laws are set up, at least in Wisconsin, so that nobody really wins a divorce. It's a very unfortunate situation. And it's something that if you can go into that with managed expectations, I think it probably helps people be less, have it less of a fight and more of a let's see how we can try and figure this out in the best way for our family.
Sure.
Speaking of, if a couple has kids, how can that affect the divorce proceedings?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's really a good thing for parties who are going through a divorce to think about trying to make sure that the emotions stay out of it, because the kids are really, that's the unfortunate thing, because the kids will be negatively impacted by that if they see their parents in a battle. But if they see their parents simply coming to agreements, I think it forms, how they may interact with people in the future, in their lives. So,
well, this I'm sure is hard to do, but there's a reason it's a saying for forgiving and forgetting. Is it possible to go into these proceedings by doing that, and can that have a positive effect?
It certainly can. It certainly can. And the parties that go into it with that idea or that mindset, I think come out of it in a better way, in a more positive light, which is a great thing for their family, because if they do have kids, they're going to be tied together for the rest of their lives.
Sure.
Even after the child turns 18, there's going to be college graduations, maybe marriage, maybe grandkids, and so they're going to be, really, they have a relationship for the rest of their lives.
Looking at emotions aside, is there a financial benefit to being amicable through the process? There
certainly is as well. I mean, my fees and any other person who practices in this area, the fees go up and up and up the more fights there are. The more court hearings there are, that's more expensive. The more, just every time I act on a case, it becomes more expensive. So if parties can come to agreements amongst themselves, it's much, much better for them. And the money can stay in the family versus going to me, frankly.
If someone sees themselves perhaps going down this path, how would they get started with Herrling Clark?
HerlingClark.com is the best way. We have live chat that I don't know if it's actually live right now, but it's going live very soon.
Okay.
So we're about to have that. And that's the easiest way to connect to us. It's the best way to get an idea for all of the lawyers at the firm and the whole team.
Sure.
And certainly a wide service area, because you will find Herrling Clark offices in Appleton, Green Bay, Oshkosh, and Wapaka.
You can also reach them at 920-739-7366 or herlingclark.com. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you, guys.